Dead men are heavier than broken hearts. That's true.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home.
Silly chicken.
Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray, too. Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong?
A murder? Just guess, by the way.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was... Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I've already had.
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Ah, thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning. I promised myself I'd write a novel one day. I don't even know what these papers... That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift, then carved into a brick, thrown through the window, and finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here. So, this is the part where the interrogation comes, like in those detective movies.
Something like that, Deborah. Yeah. Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, excuse me. I'm just a bit nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
Breaking into the apartments of strangers isn't that big a deal. Some people do it as a hobby.
Please don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland. This is hard for me as it is.
You're right. Sorry. Tell me, what's your star sign, sweetheart?
My what? My stars?
I like to be unpredictable sometimes. It's an old detective thing. Just answer the question.
All right. The dancer. The answer is the dancer.
The dancer. Ah, I see. Thank you. This could be useful later on.
If you say so.
Stop playing the frightened prey, Sunshine, and start singing.
But please, I don't like this cocky behavior. Excuse the expression.
Look, maybe it's best if we act like we never met, and you gallop out of here on your pretty long legs before I get rude. I can be rude, believe it or not.
I'm very...
Happens to most people, you know. Tell me, do you break into strangers' homes often?
But please, I've heard you're straightforward.
Rude?
Yes, exactly.
And you're galloping away from the question, ma'am. No offense, of course.
Well, what can I say? It's a racial trait. Everybody has to be good at something.
You're right about that. Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that. How did you get this address?
You know, my mistress has exceptional connections.
If they were so exceptional, she wouldn't have chosen me.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Detective. You are the head of the famous chicken police. Am I right?
Was it a raccoon with a scarred face called Zip who recommended me? He hates me.
No, Mr. Featherland. I don't know any...
Lucky for you, Deborah. What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help. Just like my mistress said.
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who were you hoping to find in a place like this?
Someone reliable.
Well, I am reliable.
And discreet.
That's right.
And thorough.
No question about that.
And has a heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it right. Are you in some sort of jam?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Then you're wasting my time.
I trust your instincts.
Yeah, and I have no other...
To be honest, no.
Have you ever felt truly
Honestly, very...
Great, because that's exactly how I feel right now, Deborah.
I'm sorry if it's too unpleasant for you, but we had no one else to turn to.
You know, I get that a lot. And
Do you like happy endings?
not in books or movies, but in real life it would be nice for a change. But this...
I knew you were a romantic.
If what's between me and my whiskey could be called romance, then yes. Tell me, Deborah, what...
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Smart answer. Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him...
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
Exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changed... Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's...
Don't you want to look at it? The message I...
Yeah, of course.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall.
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand.
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case has been...
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But
All right. When can I...
Visit.
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very big...
I'm sure you'll have no trouble.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly.
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you again, Miss...
Don't mention it.
I'm sorry, I don't smoke.
Thought so. Just a phone call, and a good friend of mine can take you home.
Thank you.
Five 932.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't... Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. I can always count on...
Don't even...
You got anything planned for today?
I thought I'd visit a nightclub. It's...
Well, I didn't mean to hold you up.
I'll ask a favor.
I owe you a lot of...
That's true.
We used to be star cops a few years ago. This is... the good things of... M.B. Davis. The wild gent... Could I ask you a few more...
Feel free.
Oh, just one more...
Yes, Sonny?
I don't want to sound indiscreet, but this fur removal craze... do you do this yourself, or are there specific parlors for it?
Would you like to try it?
Well, it wouldn't work as well with my feathers. Just professional curiosity. You know, it's...
Occupational hazard? There are parlors, yes. But I do it for myself. And I do it for my mistress, too, if you're interested.
That's,
You're one strange bird.
Well, I've been called worse. Take care, sweetheart.
You too.
Take care.
You too.
I can always count on... I can always count...
Don't even mention it, my friend.
Behind that door. I wanted to travel the world when I would... Maybe in another... She doesn't seem so My wallet. My last cigarette. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a... I don't even know where the key is. I can always... Don't...
I've already told you more.
Afraid you...
I'm afraid I've already told...
Afraid...
I'm afraid
I don't see colors anymore. Only... I can't even remember. Maybe in another... My bedroom. I can always count. It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night? I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching out over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, good. You looking for Marty?
I see
you're still the funny guy around here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Hey,
Hey, whose side are you on, you?
Here we are again. Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history. Mort, you scabious beast. What the hell did you do?
Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got knocked on the head with a glass. It wasn't my fault. I'm as black.
Did that ever bother you more?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell...
Where's your little lapdog?
Jesse is a good boy.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Even you deserve... Don't need to.
I don't...
Damn right.
Please, say something.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo... I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this
sonny boy.
Holy wild ones. Look what the cat dragged it.
Hello to you too, Bosco.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual.
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. I wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them.
Looking for Marty, eh?
Well, I don't think we'll have...
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that.
It's not that...
No worries, pal.
One of Blood Boil's... Officer Jardine. Officer... Marty drinks... Monica wrote... Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little...
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
This is gonna be a hard ride. Marty looks good. Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. Were you lost? This is the PD building, you know.
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately...
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny. Stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom.
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
Hey, Marty.
Yeah, very funny. We're good.
Glad to hear it.
She asks a lot about you.
Really?
Yeah. She always hated you for getting me into trouble all...
Understandable.
But...
well, well, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Whatever, Sonny. So, Sonny...
The pellets tore my right hip to pieces, so...
good to...
Fuck off.
Can we go finally?
Let's get out of here.
Bye, Mandy. See you soon.
You've named the poster girl. You a bit lonely these days?
You're one to talk.
What, me?
I was just about...
You're right.
I was just about to go when you came in.
You're right. You're right. I'm gonna do that. Hey, there were 4 weapons here. Where are the others? You're not bringing them with you, I hope.
Oh, we're going to...
Yeah.
And?
A buffalo killer and 2 handguns? Of all that's...
That's the spirit.
Seriously.
Who said I have just... You know, the broad in the picture really was a cop.
Was? Why? What happened to her?
She shot herself while cleaning her gun.
What a waste.
You know, the broad
was.
She shot.
What a waste. Molly. Still drink coffee?
Yeah.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you...
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee in...
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Well, yeah, like last time?
Those were, different times.
Well, all right.
You don't have to come with...
Okay, I know. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little, and it smells, too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you.
What?
Just kidding.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely...
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What?
Hey, careful with the racist barking.
Oh, it's getting hot in here.
And you're on duty, if I'm not...
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that...
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun.
Family quarrel.
For all the marrow bones of the world.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, son.
The chief doesn't seem to...
Look at these two simpletons.
They don't even realize their jackets are full of holes.
For the wild God's sake.
I already tried, but nothing...
Figures.
How many days?
About 3, I think.
We? You crashed it.
And that's your...
Yeah, I've been paying it. Hello, gents.
Well, look, the chick police are together again.
Hey, that reminds me. Look at what I found under my coat. It's Her Majesty Big Bertha in the flesh.
Whoa, don't shoot. We were just joking, okay? We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I was just joking, too. I'll never get bored with these two. They're so cute.
I wonder why they thought you would shoot at another cop.
Hey, it's just happened once, okay? Am I right, boys?
You're right, Marty.
See? Do you remember?
Time sure may... Back in the day, we can't avoid speaking with the chief first. And it would be nice to say goodbye to Monica, too. We can't avoid speaking with the chief first. We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to...
I'm afraid you're alone.
Hey, don't make me
You won't, Marty. I bet you...
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds.
Okay, but take care of each other.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to go, partner. It'll take half an hour or more to get there.
To the club, then. I'm curious about the show.
Look, Marty, we're not going there to have fun, okay?
I know. We were...
9.
Oh, do you have any gum?
Of course not. Chickens don't chew.
Well, I'll go crazy on the lot.
And I'll go crazy from you.
Sonny, it's a pleasure.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
So this is the famous Tsar Club.
Yep, that it is. Now, chickens be chickens.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very fun.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember?
Excuse me?
Cut the crap.
As you say, Bob. Honestly?
Don't be so... It's not...
Ooh,
when you're old...
Wait.
Maybe...
Amazing. Jeez, look.
That's not a guy. That's a demon.
Yeah.
Nah.
$5.
Okay, I'm in. Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir.
The list. Yeah,
don't tell me.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty...
That's a shame.
Yeah, right.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
That fella's built like a...
Wanna bet?
Not today, Mark.
Okay. It's okay, Berth.
What was that?
Nothing. Just...
Did you bring Big Bertha?
Gods, no. What do you think?
Was that a rhetorical question? Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let you...
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I get the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The bell of the...
Oh, my God. No.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use...
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. And thanks for the...
Thank you for...
No problem. What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss...
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything.
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know.
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
Look,
It is even...
Listen.
Of course.
Oh, my...
So it...
Relax.
Thank you for...
No problem. Just one more thing. This list of yours, where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir.
You hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy.
Just don't get too excited, Marty. Not tonight. Molly. Oh, man. Ironic, but I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like...
Let's just knock that...
Let's just knock...
Okay. You know? See?
The girls...
New Year's Eve's once a year, right?
Have I asked how...
Whoa, hey, I'm...
Interesting.
Feathers?
Thank the wild...
Yes, gentlemen.
Hey, big guy, what's your name?
My name is Archibald, sir.
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Aren't you... What? No way, that's not even...
I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir, but my name is Archibald Conway, without any doubt. Blackjack Conway, to my friend.
Well, thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure.
Hey, that's your old friend, right?
Wait, Lewis.
To be honest, Sonny,
Nobody's perfectly sane.
Should I...
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind.
Let's not bother.
Okay, boss. Huh. I like this.
Why's that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Do you remember when the...
You mean when they wrote...
Yeah.
Yeah, they got bored with us.
But still...
Yeah, hilarious.
Whoa, look at...
It is, Marty.
Of all that's furry.
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's.
Yeah, he sounds...
Look, I really...
It is even...
Listen here.
Of course.
Oh, my...
So it will...
Relax.
Thank you, for...
No problem. Say, big guy, is this your job? To stand in front of the club and keep out decent fellows like us all night?
Not entirely, monsieur. My employer has many other kinds of jobs for me. He is quite creative in his field, I must say.
Like?
Like what?
Exactly.
Sorry, monsieur. I'm
Permitted to say anything more about the matter.
so sorry to hear that, sir.
Jeez, that's not a guy.
One day...
You read that in some kind of...
No, it's just...
Oh, so you have...
Fuck off, Sonny.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so...
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment.
I see.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for...
Okay, then. Catch you later, pal. Let's not bother.
Okay, boss.
Look, Lewis. That bouncer over...
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh. Oh. I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yeah, something like that.
No. No problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you?
What? Did I say something?
Look,
Sir, how'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Ayworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
Naturellement, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one.
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to...
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the...
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to...
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always.
Yes,
we're not here to...
Hey, there's Fillmore.
Who? Oh, yes.
You know him well?
We had some...
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Phil Marlowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with the Feather Pillow Mafia as a turkey. Right, Mr.
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little...
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly...
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice.
Oh, boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is her.
Yeah, she...
Any useful...
For free?
Stop clucking her.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't...
Good to see you too, old pal. Two whiskeys, kid. And...
I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of...
Yes, sir. That wasn't
As I recall, you're always bragging about height.
Sure. What?
What do you see?
A Volvo.
And they've just left it on the bar.
So we're...
Yeah.
You're twit... Look, Sonny.
You're treading on...
No, I just...
Talking, eh?
Look,
Good.
At least we're...
Sure.
That...
She's just...
Marty, you see that?
Okay, Mark.
Creepy little squirrel.
So, what?
Let's ask that...
Man, you just need to get... What?
I think...
He looks like a...
that would...
I tried.
That one...
Maybe in your dream.
Isn't that...
Yes.
You think he noticed?
Only if he's...
Great.
This guy is certain...
Of course he's not.
Just act nonchalant.
No.
What now?
Is that...
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me. Marty...
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The roaster...
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say...
Sunny Featherland, of course. Chicken police. Your pop...
Marty McChicken.
Oh, yeah. I'm...
Hello, boys.
So, to what do you...
Yeah, so, we...
Cut the crap, Marty.
Oh.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with a...
Oh,
We've got a few questions.
I'm at your service.
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine.
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this up.
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just...
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk?
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of...
Only a bit worn.
It's not my fault.
Is that still worth...
The name is just their name, of course.
You're a
Thank you. Look, detective. If you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler. Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you, man.
Let me answer your question, then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of the...
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive her. Don't be shy, detective.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
A fox is...
What?
Oh, nothing.
Fascinating.
Ha ha.
I was hoping...
You're a rough...
But it is now.
You know...
Tell me, Hey Breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
Not yet, sir. But she's coming on soon.
Well, can you tell me anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
Sir, I don't want to.
What about, let's see,
But, sir, you haven't even... Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your...
I mean, we're not here for work, of course.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Of course. Gentlemen.
Yeah, sorry.
My name... Sure, sir. The Czar...
Sounds good, Bojack.
The old hawk.
Just like looking. Just one... Do you think we're walking into a trap?
You know, I couldn't figure out.
Then the trouble is bigger than I thought.
Just take care of yourselves.
Oh, that's never happened.
Yeah, this crazy cock even sleeps.
You're welcome to the club.
Take care, Phil.
You too, old...
This...
He looks like a... I try.
Don't be shy, detective. Ask me anything.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
The memories.
Geez, just spare me the dirty detail.
Oh, I know the spotter guy. He was...
You know, exactly.
Oh,
Yep.
I see.
I don't remember.
You're a clucking... Ooh, I've seen this. Hicks Poodle plays a private eye, hired to look for a woman, then...
Hey, Marty?
What, yeah?
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. He doesn't give a cluck, in other words.
You think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale gets everything in the end and the poor detective's left stranded?
Yep, just like life. Huh, another lupus movie. Jeez, is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with this guy?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City? God, Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me. Just women and guns are...
Huh, no shit.
This...
He looks like a... I try.
Creepy little squirrel. Anything else?
No thanks, Mr. Ed. Keep up the good work.
Anything else?
No thanks, Mr.
What is it, but nothing, old f... The old hawk looks
just like looking. Take care,
You too, old...
Come to daddy, darling.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now. Ironic, but... Oh, man, Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird.
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Touché. I'll shut it.
Good birdie. Hey, Marty.
What? Why? I'm mad.
Yeah,
I piss off, old bird.
Nah, chicken. How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kind of interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you.
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Why didn't you just call the police?
Huh? Why? What would have been the use of that? A few messages aren't enough for a case. You should know that.
Harassment makes for a case.
Who were you trying to convince, Sonny? Huh? They would have...
Your lawyers are too good for that, Ibn.
Yeah, I guess you're right, chicken.
Why would anyone have reason to blackmail your girlfriend?
I don't know. Maybe because she's my girlfriend?
You think that's enough?
It's plenty enough.
Good point.
Oh, are you finally getting to it?
Very much so, Mr. Wessler is tougher than I thought. And he's secretive. Were there any similar, threats?
I don't know about enemies, but she's a celebrity.
Natasha doesn't feel that.
I've noticed.
Is everything all right between you and Natasha?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally,
I rarely hear such poetry, but,
So, yeah.
No.
Wouldn't you like to?
It would make my job.
Yeah, it would only...
Ibn is quick. Have there been similar threats in the past?
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is it.
Well...
You do that.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh?
Huh? Are you trying to piss...
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and...
You don't remember? That's...
Ah, yeah. The millions, of course. It was...
I guess she was...
The next day, she had the car...
Well, that is...
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Bert.
Do you live in the same house as...
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman.
How often does she use...
Yeah, every other...
I see.
Yeah, if you say so.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty.
Illegal gam.
You got me there.
Always putting it up.
Yeah, you're...
So?
I don't see why not.
Thank you for your time. We'll be...
I have no doubt about that.
Hey, we should, grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's...
Clucking hell. Let the sailors free. I've got to go on to onto it and delete that message.
My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My body is an empty bottle. Come away, just
Sonny. Oh no.
Sonny.
Sonny's gone a bit funny.
Chloe's still lying in my bed. And it's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
That was, unique.
Oh, that is cute. No.
Forgive me, my name is Sam.
I thought so. You look more or less like I am.
More or less.
Sometimes less. You were... Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
A cocktail?
But of course.
Eben will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll...
With all due respect.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene.
Hey.
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Feather.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. This woman's...
How do you like your bourbon, Mr.
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are...
So I've been told.
Yes. Look.
It's Sunny.
Okay, son.
So, why am I...
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's not?
Terribly.
So can I start the...
I've asked you.
Really? I thought you had...
You do have a...
Only if I'm a bit hungover.
Oh, please drop...
That's a bit of an...
Well then, Sonny, come on.
Oh, that's something I don't hear often. Seriously, how did you...
Although I didn't include Ibn in my little private mission.
Yeah, let me guess. There's someone at the station...
Someone?
Have you ever had dealing...
Not in this city.
And otherwise?
Does it really matter?
Maybe it does.
I'm afraid you'll have to unwrap...
Natasha is a confident woman. That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm...
Sadly, I don't have the time. But the stage still calls my name. And I perform just a few times a year. And always with a new song.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that...
The picture on the wall is quite daring.
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
I think I'm on a slippery...
Come on, don't...
All right. How old were...
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything.
Well, you tell me. What can you tell me?
You should be more specific.
How did you meet him?
Of course. I was a dancer.
Don't you see a cop?
That's a
I am a cop.
Yes.
Am I that transparent?
A little bit.
Seriously, Natasha.
Of course I...
Gee. Well, thank you. Deep behind the diamonds. What was in those threats?
The message itself is not a threat.
But a word again and again.
Exactly.
So?
You really don't have...
I guess I do. Yeah.
Whore. Cat got your tongue?
Well, thank you for your... What about Fillmore? Is he here because...
Mr. Lowe helped me before.
You've managed to curb...
Doesn't keeping 2 irons in the fire give me...
Why?
You'll have to ask him.
I think I'll do that. A dark shadow from...
I'm surprised you asked that.
Well, I have my habits.
What a curious way to...
I'm a curious kind of...
I've never been married.
A more danger...
I've never been with anyone.
Love is just an...
So is hate a...
I guess.
No, Mr...
You mean as the girlfriend of Ibn West? Natasha is a mysterious... Let's stop beating about the bush.
I'm prepared for that question, but it's...
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come...
I really know her.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse?
Don't be rude and so sick.
I'm sorry, but that's me.
Molly is an old and good...
Yeah, Natasha, you're right.
I knew you were a decent fowl.
Don't go there. Flat.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really? Luck me. This case is... What exactly do you want?
You are really as good as they say you are.
Whatever it takes.
Not exactly.
You know, if I didn't see this...
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified.
You must solve this. As... Just one more thing.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I was afraid this was coming. What?
It's something I keep hidden there.
Isn't Ibn?
Sonny. I knew you would.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be there in an hour.
Look, Natasha.
Please.
Sure. I get it.
Thank you.
Until later.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Why did you name...
Maybe you could...
You feel that's not...
Here?
There's some...
Where I'm from.
So that's why the name...
Don't take me.
So, what?
I could not seek you out in person.
It's too late now.
I'm sorry I got her mixed up in this.
She looked like one. May I be brash?
It's New Year's.
Ibn, do you love it?
In my own way.
Whatever that means.
You can't understand this.
That's not a real answer. May I be...
It's new.
Ibn.
In my own...
Whatever that...
You can't
That's not... So there's...
I'm sorry.
No problem.
I'm good for it.
Yeah. Why just me?
Nothing in the...
Well...
Don't mention it.
So, who's this Olivia?
I know well what you're...
The thought may have crossed.
You men.
You don't care.
As long as he loves...
Well, that's your business.
She's not the...
That was so honest and raw, I'm inclined. I bet you spend a lot...
Maybe you would try...
I was just...
Oh, really?
Don't mention it. Gee, that is a, unique picture. And kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it, but...
Yes, I admit...
He's got an eye, that's...
Was that supposed...
I don't know.
Oh, you're...
Well?
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny.
You thought Natasha had eaten me?
Well, who knows?
I'm too old for this.
Then next time, leave...
I didn't mean that.
Oh.
Oh, it's you.
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life.
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr.
You don't beat her.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to... Anything else?
Do you come here often?
No, not really.
Well, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. You know, Ibn's not as...
I heard. Don't you...
Sometimes an...
Well, thank you for your honesty, man. What's your relationship?
We've talked a bit.
There's no,
Oh, thank you.
Is that me?
That I can't tell.
If I'm not mistaken...
Yeah, that's...
Can you tell me?
I've never been there.
If I'm not mistaken...
Yeah.
Can you...
I've never been there.
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Listen,
did I stutter, chicken? Get low. So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily.
You're, too old for this.
As you say.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it.
Wow, that's...
Take care of yourself.
Old...
We stepped into it, didn't we? We stepped into... Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards.
Sure, that's very likely.
I should have known she was...
Keeping secrets.
Thanks, Philmar. This...
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty. Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an entourage for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remains, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
This place gives me the creeps.
I wouldn't.
Let's take a
textbook.
I'm telling.
Shut up.